All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Kentucky Football Dynasty rebuild with motivated Mark Stoops. This new wave of motivation for old Marky over here is, it's crazy, man. He wants a national championship in Lexington so bad. So I don't know if I've been making these episodes too long. I know the average attention span has just completely gone off the rails, and people don't even want to watch videos for 1 minute, much less 56 minutes. And I'm guilty of that too. I don't usually watch super long videos unless I'm super interested in it, so just let me know in the comments if these are too long. If you want me to try to cut them down a little bit more, that's fine. I didn't mind the idea of like pretty long episodes for people who like care about it, maybe they would enjoy a long episode, but you just let me know if they're too long and I'll fix it accordingly. So anyway, like we do at the beginning of every video, we're gonna go check the stats for the season so far, a little bit of an update. 1,700 passing yards, 14 touchdowns and 14 picks for Zach Calzada. Ever since I switched to Heisman mode, I just cannot stop throwing interceptions. Dante Dowdell passed 1,000 yards last game, and he has 9 rushing touchdowns. And it was brought to my attention in the comments section of the last video, and I got a DM on TikTok of some guy saying, hey, I was really interested in watching your Kentucky Football Dynasty series, but you pronounce Dante Dowdell's name so wrong, it just cringes me out. I just can't watch it. But anyway, I have watched like old highlight videos of Dante Dowdell in college at Nebraska, and the announcer said it multiple different ways. The announcers would sometimes say Dowdell, and then the announcers would sometimes say Dowdle. And it's like, man, for me, Dante Dowdle just doesn't sound as good as Dante Dowdell. It just doesn't roll off the tongue as well. So even if it's wrong, that's how I'm going to say it, all right? Receiving-wise, Kendrick Law has 623 yards and 4 touchdowns. Macklin has 365 yards and 5 touchdowns. Troy Stellato has 266 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then our running back, Dante Dowdell, has 196 yards and 3 touchdowns. And it's been kind of spread out among some other guys along the way. Defensively, Alex Safari is our leading tackler. McKees Humphrey Grace is our sack leader with 13. Josiah Hayes has 7. David Gusta has 5. 4.5 for Cam Olds. 3 for J.Q. Hardaway. 2 for Tavion Gatson. Alex Safari and Ty Bryant have a sack apiece, and Jansen Dunn and Sam Green have half a sack apiece. Interceptions-wise, Ty Bryant and Quay Scott both have 2. McKees Humphrey Grace, Cameron Olds, Alex Safari, Jansen Dunn, Davern Rayner, and Jordan Levitt all have 1 as well. And then in terms of forced fumbles, Davern Rayner has forced 3, Ty Bryant has forced 2, Alex Safari has forced 2. Now, doing a quick recap on the recruiting, I actually kind of consolidated our recruits a little bit because I want to save about 10 of these target spots for the transfer portal. A lot of these guys left still have us in first place and are likely going to commit soon. This is the one I have my eye on because Alejandro Madden will eventually become Matt Ponatoski when he gets on campus. I'm going to change his name and everything. And a lot of these guys, we're in a pretty good spot for. This 4-star running back, Rico King, we're neck and neck with NC State and Arkansas, but we just joined his recruitment, so the fact we're already in third place for his recruitment is pretty promising, I would say. These safeties all have us first place, and then these guys I just recently added to the list. This Enrique Timms guy is a 6'5", 185-pound receiver. He's only a 3-star, but I thought his size was intriguing. So we've got, we're in pretty good position in terms of recruiting. Like I said, I want to have about 25 high school recruits and then grab about 10 players at positions of need from the transfer portal. I think that's probably a pretty good formula. I still think it's important to recruit high-level high school talent as long as we can keep them here. All right, so the first game of this episode, we take on the 4-4 Florida Gators. We're currently 6-2, and we are ranked 22nd in the country. I think I'm going to go with the chrome helmets and black jerseys, and then for Florida, I want to go with their blue helmet, white jersey, blue pants. I think that would be a pretty good jersey combo here for this matchup. Now, one of my keys to this game is to throw at least 2 touchdowns with Zach Calzada. I do not want him to have the same amount of interceptions as touchdowns, and I definitely don't want him to have more interceptions than touchdowns. Let's see if I can put that there. Oh my goodness, Troy Stellato caught that. Are you kidding me? So the first pass play of the game is to Troy Stellato on a slant. The pass protection held up pretty well, and I threw it into coverage. It was a little underthrown. Great deflection there, but it fell right into Stellato's hands. And Troy Stellato may not have a ton of receptions. He's 3rd on the team in receptions, but I swear every time he makes a play, every time he catches a football, it seems like it is in a very big moment, or it's just a huge play like that one. Back-to-back first down catches for Troy Stellato. I think I've somewhat gotten the handle on passing on Heisman mode. I have done some practicing off this playthrough. I've been doing my own playthrough, I'm doing a temple rebuild right now, and I would say I've gotten a little bit better at passing on Heisman. It's just you got to press the buttons a certain way, and you can't hold down on the joystick when you're trying to pass or it'll overthrow them or whatever. You know, it's like little things like that that I wasn't doing before. So we are on a fantastic drive to start. Let's see if we can get Dante Dowdell going. He's going to get a few. I'm thinking Troy Stellato on the left sideline over here. And the pressure got there. Stellato will get knocked out of bounds at the 1-yard line. I'm actually going to try to pass it here. I really want to get Zach Calzada another touchdown. I know it's probably not the smartest thing to do. I'm going to get it to Elijah Brown, and the tight end catches it and gets the touchdown. Florida has been moving it a little bit on this drive. It's 3rd and 5. We'll see if we can get some pressure there. And how about Jansen Dunn wrapping him up? Oh, that's going to be a really good punt. That might go out at the 1. That went out at the 3-yard line. I don't know why I'm passing the ball here on first down on our 3-yard line. We're gonna try to run it with Dowdell here. Dante is going to get us a little bit of breathing room now. And Stellato is open. First down for Troy Stellato. And Elijah Brown with another catch. He had the touchdown on the last drive, and he's been a pretty serviceable target in the receiving game for us. Play action. McGowan was able to hold on to it, and threw it behind him, but Macklin still held on to the ball, and so far we've had a lot more success through the air than we have recently. It's a screen to Dowdell. He's going to get lit up and drop it. That'll make it 4th and 12, and we're going to have to punt. Do our best to get a stop here. Jaden Baugh is going to take off up the middle, and a good pickup for him there. And Jaden Baugh up the middle, a big pickup. And they're starting to move it again. And, oh my goodness, how did he catch that? 3rd and 2 on the 4-yard line. A stop here would be extremely ideal. And he's going to get sacked. Tavion Gadsden and David Gusta got there for the sack. Josiah Hayes. And they're going to kick a field goal. So they're going to kick a field goal from the 7-yard line. And miss it. I don't know what it is about this game and these left hash close field goals, but the computer can never, ever hit those. So we're going to get the ball back with our 7-point lead still intact. And on the run, and oh my goodness. Okay, I definitely feel like I am being a lot more accurate with my passes now. That was a gorgeous throw for Zach Calzada. And I think it was Kendrick Law that came down with that. And I'm under pressure bad. I'm just going to get rid of it. Oh my goodness. Dante Dowdell saved that from being a possible pick 6. That was a very bad decision on my part. So I really want to try to hit Kendrick Law on this deep ball here. As long as that safety, the safety helped. I'm going to have to get rid of it again. And our offensive line is not keeping up at all. They are getting smoked. And we're going to have to punt it. So we get another 3 and out here as our defense at least is stepping up. McGowan, we're going to bounce to the outside with Seth McGowan. And a nice spin to the inside and a big pickup there for McGowan. And I kind of want to speed things up a little bit here. I don't really run hurry up very often, but I kind of want to pick up the pace on this drive. Another run for McGowan. He's going to break the tackle and pick up 6. Let's get another one going. I think a McGowan slip screen here might be the move. And I'm also going to go ahead and sub Jamarian Wilcox in because I need him to get some more touches. And oh my goodness, they were all over that. And the screen drop off to Dowdell. I've got blocks and a big pickup for our star running back. Now we've got Jamarian Wilcox in the game who just has not touched the ball very much over the last couple of weeks. I just haven't really gotten him going. He's going to break a tackle. Very nice run there. Cut to the inside. That's a first down for Jamarian. Oh, that was like the craziest 3-yard pickup ever. Oh my goodness. I thought I was about to fumble that. Thankfully, I was able to get it off to Wilcox, hit a crazy spin move, and pick up 3 yards. And the safety is helping, so I'm going to throw a 4th down. We're going to try a 44-yard field goal. Field goals always stress me out for some reason. That thing just moves too fast, but we got it in there. Lagway steps up. Oh, my goodness. I think that was Sturdivant with the catch. Jamichael Sturdivant. And it's picked off! Quaysheed Scott with his 3rd interception of the season. Now can he outrun the Florida D offense? Sturdivant's catching up to him. Can we outrun him? Oh! Quaysheed Scott has been literally the best player on this defense this year. He has been such a pleasant surprise. That's now his 3rd interception of the year. He already had a pick 6 this season. He returned a blocked field goal for a touchdown against Tennessee. Quaysheed Scott has been all over the field this year. That was a terrible pass, and Quaysheed comes down with it. I've got Wilcox as our primary running back right now. I'm going to call a timeout here. It's 3rd down with 16 seconds to go. Really don't want to throw a pick or anything here. So we definitely want to get into the end zone. And I get hit as I throw. We're going to have to kick field goal. So if I make this field goal, I mean, that's a really good opportunity. Yeah, so the field goal is good. And we're up 13-0 going into halftime. And they're going to fake it. And Alex Afari breaks it up. And we're going to get the ball back again. And so this has gone about as well as it could. Wilcox with a good run. And I want to get his carry count up because, honestly, he's not gotten the ball enough this season. And I'm a little worried that he may transfer for a lack of playing time. Dowdell can come back for another year. I think McGowan can come back for another year. So I'm not really sure what our running back situation is going to look like next season. It might be the exact same as it is this year, which would honestly be pretty good. Now it's 3rd and inches. I don't know if a toss on 3rd and inches is the right thing to do, but I'm going to try it. Snap to Calzada. That's the toss, and yeah, they're all over that. I should have known better. So we were able to get yet another 3 and out on defense. The defense has been downright elite today. And, oh my goodness, no! That's a touchdown if the O-line holds up. Jamori Macklin was wide open. And Macklin and Stellato met there at the exact same time. That's the 6th catch of the day for Troy Stellato. This is probably the best game he's had for us this year as far as I can remember. Play action, and I just run directly into Tyreek Sapp. I got to get rid of it because the pocket's collapsing again. Oh my goodness, Jamarion Wilcox. So I thought he was dead to rights. I literally took my hand off the joystick because I thought I was about to go down. And we end up getting 16 yards on the check down for Wilcox. I mean, he's going to pick us up the 1st down. So, see, it is definitely worth it to try to get Jamarion Wilcox some touches because he has been really good whenever he's gotten an opportunity this year. He's just had to sit behind McGowan and Dowdell. 3rd and 10, Macklin's in single-man coverage on that right side over there, but they have a ton of safety help pretty much every time. And I'm going to get sacked. I don't know what I was doing there. Aiden LaRosse had an elite punt. We got to stop on 1st and 2nd down. And now here we are on 3rd down in our own end zone. And Cameron Olds is going to wrap up DJ Lagway. I'm going to have to get rid of it. Wilcox is open, though. He's got the blocking. I'm going to stop, spin, cut to the outside. And, oh, my God, he gets lit up. But a huge gain for Wilcox, who has really taken advantage of his opportunity here today. So I'm going to try to plug forward, and I'm not going to get it. So we're going to have to kick another field goal as we go into the 4th quarter. Look at the top 25. Miami's number 1, Penn State's number 2, Georgia Tech is number 4. So here we go, 4th and 2. This isn't a very far field goal, but it's just sketchy from these hashes. I'm going to get it up and in. And we have a chance here today to potentially shut out the Florida Gators and not allow them to score a single point. It's 16-7 right now. 3rd and 5, they decide to run it, and we are there. And they're going to have to just go for it here because with 6.5 minutes left, they don't have an option. It's a 3-possession game. Lagway steps in. Quaysheed Scott is there on coverage, and he deflects it. So another massive play for Quaysheed Scott, who has just come up so massive for us over and over again this year. It's now our ball in our own territory. Dowdell will get a couple yards, but man, we are looking like we're definitely going to win this game today. It's been a little bit more of a quiet day for Dante Dowdell, but then he stiff arms a guy into the stratosphere, so it was a good run. I want to get him a score. I think we've only scored, what, 1 touchdown today, and everything else has been a field goal. I'm going to try to throw it here on 2nd and 9. And Kendrick Law, touchdown! 23-0. Florida is driving. Our shutout is in jeopardy here. We know they have to pass. They're going to just drop that off to Jaden Ball. And, oh, a nice pickup there. And we're probably not going to end up shutting them out, unfortunately. But the thing is, it's 4-down territory. They're obviously not going to kick any field goals, so they have to score a touchdown here. So maybe our chances of a shutout are better than I think, because they're not going to kick a field goal, I would assume. Great pressure there. Davrin Rayner makes the tackle. That makes it 3rd and 8. They're going for it. Or, sorry, obviously they're going for it, but they're calling a hurry up here. We've got a defensive lineman getting out in coverage. Dude is wide open, and they're going to score a touchdown in the 4th quarter. So our shutout is no longer active, unfortunately. It would have been really nice to shut them out, but they are going to get on the board. They're going to go for a 2-point conversion here. I guess they figure they need all the points they can get, and they're going to convert it to Sturdivant. I don't know why I did not go into... Hell, I guess it doesn't matter. Good thing he caught that, but I didn't even think to click the onside kick coverage. So now, 3:46 to go. They have all 3 of their timeouts. They're not going to use one yet. Dante Dowdell only has 55 yards today. This is one of the more tame performances for him on the season. But why don't we change that? Oh, my goodness. That was nasty. Juked one guy out of his shoes, hit a spin move. Nice pickup. And Dowdell's getting his yards back up. He's up to 69 on the day now. Oh, my God, he fumbled. Dowdell fumbled. And Florida will take over. So I think that's Dowdell's first fumble of the year. But it's now 23-8. And that is not what we wanted there, as Lagway is going to scramble for 4 yards. I don't really think that this game is in jeopardy, but it would have been nice to not fumble the ball there. And Lagway completes it to Sturdivant. And now Florida has newfound confidence, I guess. I don't know. They're definitely in a rhythm right now. I think Lagway has a Heisman ability activated. I really still don't know how those work in this game. I honestly can't believe they're even considering running the football right now. And he's wide open, touchdown. So DJ Lagway finds that's Sturdivant for the touchdown, and Sturdivant's getting sturdy in the end zone right now. So they didn't kick an onside kick. They kicked a regular kickoff for a touchback. And after that Dowdell fumble, Florida's going to call a timeout, and this game is suddenly we're in a scary spot here, because if we give this up, they get the ball back, and if they score a touchdown and get I believe they have to also, they got to score the touchdown and get the 2-point conversion to tie it up. But now this game is not out of reach like it was before, and they're going to get some great pressure, and I almost just threw a pick there. We're going to have to punt the ball, and Florida's going to have an opportunity to go down the field, potentially tie this game up here. And a little too good of a return there. DJ Lagway will get it over to the receiver. It's 2nd and 2. I'm stressing right now. They are tearing us up all of a sudden. I mean, this offense couldn't do anything all game long, and now they're looking like they literally cannot have a bad play. We're getting no pressure. Oh, my goodness. Lagway throws it right to Ty Bryant. Lagway throws it directly to Ty Bryant. Oh, my. What was he thinking? I mean, that is completely covered. just directly to him. Holy cow. So we get bailed out by an absolutely horrible throw. Now we just need to get out of this situation. Dowdell will make a man miss. I'm going to make another man miss. Still going, and a big run for Dowdell. They're going to use their final timeout. And Dante Dowdell, after a pretty slow start, is about to pass 100 yards. But I'm going to just go ahead and take a knee and finish this one out. Calzada takes the knee, and we will hang on to an absolute nail-biter. The Ty Bryant interception in the red zone saves the day. Zach Calzada gets player of the game with 192 passing yards and 2 passing touchdowns. It's about time we had a decent game through the air. And a good win. It looked like a shutout all the way until the fourth quarter, which is where they scored all 15 of their points. Calzada, 17 for 28, 192 yards and 2 touchdowns. We did not throw a pick today. Dante Dowdell had 97 yards. We didn't have any rushing touchdowns. Wilcox had 43 yards, and Seth McGowan had 22. Receiving-wise, Troy Stellato had one of his best games of the season, 6 catches for 62 yards. Macklin had 3 for 38. K-Law had 3 for 28 and a touchdown. And then Elijah Brown, our tight end, caught a touchdown. And then defensively, Davern Rayner was our leading tackler. McKeese Grace had a sack, and then Quaysheed Scott and Ty Bryant both got their 3rd interceptions of the season apiece. All right, so we're going to sim ahead to the next week. And let's see what see what we're looking at here. We get a commitment from the running back, David Pornadesh, out of Lexington, Kentucky. In my headcanon here, we're just going to say he plays for Frederick Douglass High School because that's the only high school in Lexington I really know, other than like Lexington Christian Academy and stuff. Devontae Tanking, the wide receiver, ended up picking us over Vanderbilt, so that's nice. And then a lot of these guys still have us in first place, so we're sitting pretty nice. I haven't really looked at this at all, but we have a few guys who are at risk of transferring. McKeese Humphrey Grace is one of them, and he's our sack leader. Now, thankfully, we just play an FCS school this week. I think we've got some players visiting for this. I believe this is our final home game of the season. I'm going to go see what I can do. Man, I mean, Army is catching up. If Army comes at the last second and steals Matt Ponatoski from me, I am going to be really pissed because we have been putting the maximum amount of recruiting points into him. We brought him on a visit on week 8. He liked the visit, but we got blown out by Texas in that visit, so maybe he didn't like the visit. I don't know why I had him visit when we played Texas. Like, what was I thinking? So I really hope that doesn't come back to bite me. Deontay Hacker still has a second. I'm not sure we're going to end up taking him away from Nebraska. We moved up to second place for Rico King. We were in third, but we passed Arkansas, so now we're just battling NC State for this 4-star running back, Rico King. And then a lot of these guys were in a pretty clear first place for, but Desmond Skaggs, we need to put 50 into him because he's currently got a little bit of a lead with Nebraska. Andre Savage, the 3-star athlete, is leaning Arkansas right now. We're in second place with Tennessee coming up pretty closely behind. Now this 4-star linebacker, Josh Bulaga, I really would like to land him, obviously, as a 4-star linebacker. We know what his hard sell would be, but we aren't very good in any of his most important things. We have a B in athletic facilities, a C+ in brand exposure, and a B in pro potential. So all of the things that we actually do have a good grade for, he doesn't really seem to care about. This Enrique Timms guy, he's not really leaning anything. He's got South Alabama and Georgia Southern and all kinds of random teams in there. But now we have a lot more recruiting points to spend, so I'm just going to put 50 points on Enrique Timms, and I think, honestly, we'll be able to land him. He's the 6'5", 185-pound receiver, and honestly, with these extra hours, I'm actually going to scout him a little bit and see why people don't want him. So he's got 82 speed. That's obviously a big part of it. He has 81 spectacular catch already, 88 acceleration, 81 catching, and some decent short to medium route running. So, I mean, I see the potential there, and with his size, I think I just want to bring him in for that alone. So not much else to look at in terms of recruiting, and we're going to play this FCS school this week. And I've learned not to take these FCS teams lightly in this game, because I have hopped into these games, and I have not played the best sometimes. But hopefully this is an opportunity to play some of our younger guys who haven't gotten much PT this year. I want to obviously get our starters some upgraded stats. Let's boost our stats with our starters a little bit. And of course it's pouring rain. Who would want to come watch us play FCS Southeast in a torrential downpour? I don't really know, but... And we're going to get around the edge. We're going to cut in, and that looked like it could have been a tackle for a loss and ended up turning into a pretty nice gain. Seth McGowan will check in. And Dante Dowdell will punch it in for the first touchdown of the game. That was a very long, extended drive for us where we just ran the ball most of the time and got a couple completions on offense. And, oh my goodness, Cameron Olds just lights him up in the backfield. And now Olds is going to get there for the sack. So a TFL and a sack on back-to-back plays for Cameron Olds. And here we go. We'll take over on offense again. And I want to have some explosive plays today. Macklin is wide open. And the DB got there in time. How in the world did Jamori catch that? Holy. That was an insane catch. The DB got there. I can't believe he caught that. Dowdell breaking tackles. That's a first down. Nothing's really open. Ow, horrible throw into coverage. That's going to go down. I am not kicking a field goal there. I'm going to try to get my guy's stats up. It's 4th and 2. I'm going to go for it. Whatever. And it's caught by Jamori Macklin on the 2-yard line. And we're going to get Dowdell in there for another touchdown. So they go 3 and out. And we're going to get the ball again, this time on the 20-yard line. Play action. My goodness. Josh Caddis is wide open. Wide open. And a huge play for Josh Caddis. I think Caddis has got to be averaging like 25 yards per catch. He's pretty much only had massive plays. And I really want to get our boy Calzada a touchdown here. So I could run it, and oh my God, I just threw a pick. Okay. Well, that's what I get for getting greedy. I just wanted to get Calzada a passing touchdown, man, and oh my God, I just threw another pick. Oh, Lord. Dude, oh my goodness. Oh. This has not been the blowout that it should be at all. And this is very typical Kentucky football. You take an opponent like this very unseriously, and they end up keeping it close. I'm sure we'll be able to blow the game open in the second half, but now, I mean, we're missing tackles, man. Oh, my God. Jansen Dunn lights him up, but not before he gets the first down. And these guys are just moving it on us now. I mean, clearly just not taking them serious enough. Blue Redmond is going to score a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. I really would like a big passing play to go my way. Jamori Macklin is open, and what a catch. His 5th catch, he has 92 yards today. I got Kendrick Law in single-man coverage over on that left side. I'm going to see if I can't get a touchdown here. Up over the top. He got it. Touchdown. There we go. That's what I needed. Kendrick Law with the tutty. He's wide open. He is wide open. Kendrick Law has... Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. He had nobody within 5-10 yards of him, and I literally just tapped the button to lob it, and I overthrew him. Like, Stellato can't come down with it. Oh, my God, dude. I just can't. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Unfortunately, Zach Calzada is going to have a comical amount of interceptions at the end of this season because I'm the worst player in the history of college football video games. Like, I just can't help myself. I just have to throw 5 picks a game, man. I don't even know why I tried that. That was a horrible throw. No, of course it's going to be an interception. 2nd and 17, 40 seconds left. Why are they running the ball? Throw the ball, buddy. In the rain, can he make it? Yes, he can. So I threw 3 picks in this first half with Zach Calzada. And I think that means he has 17 interceptions thrown now. And I'm pretty sure also 17 touchdowns. Hardly Gilmore with a halfway decent return. Guess we should just give our boy Dowdell some more carries because throwing the ball is just not really working for me right now. Dante Dowdell for the first down. Yeah, like, I don't know, it just bothers me to throw that many picks in a season because it's, I mean, nobody throws 17 picks in a year. Even horrible Kentucky quarterbacks. Oh, I bet a Kentucky quarterback would do that. No. It's just unrealistic. It's annoying. All right, I need Jamori to catch this, and he doesn't. 3rd and 8. And Jamori gets the first down. Elijah Brown catches it, stays on his feet, and he'll go down at the 6-yard line. Oh my God, that was so close to another pick. I'm trying to get old boy Zach Calzada his touchdowns so I can make his stats look a little less horrendous. And this time I'm going to get it to Jamori Macklin for the touchdown. And sacked by David Gusta. So we're going to get out of that. Dowdell, nice cut. Plugging forward. What a gain. We're up over 100 yards with Dowdell now. I didn't really get to play my bench guys as much as I wanted to. I think I'm going to go ahead and sub McGowan in, though, because Dowdell's having a little wear and tear on his foot, so this will be his last carry of the game, and it's a decent one. So we're going to put McGowan in for the rest of the game. And you know what? I might as well throw Cutter Boley in as well. McGowan, decent pickup. Oh my God. What? Dante Dowdell fractured shoulder blade and will miss the rest of the season. I didn't even know he got injured. What? All right, well, we just lost our best player for the season against FCS Southeast. Dante Dowdell is done for the year. It will now be Seth McGowan and Jamarion Wilcox for the rest of the year. I mean, are you serious? That is absolutely horrible. I didn't even realize he got hurt. That's so bad. So Seth McGowan will be the guy moving forward, it looks like. And that's awful. I mean, that's literally our best player done for the year. I can't believe we just lost Dante Dowdell for the season. 4th down. Oh, Jamori Macklin with the catch. I think I'm going to sub Calzada back in real quick and see if I can't get him one more touchdown to at least even out his touchdown-interception ratio. I'm going to slide with Boley here. I could have taken that in for a touchdown, but I want to get Zach Calzada one more if I can. Hopefully I don't throw a 4th pick with him. But I feel bad for all the interceptions I've been throwing with him. Caddis is open. He caught it. Down at the 2-yard line. Here we go, a touch pass. A touch pass will count as a touchdown for him if we get in. Stellato on the touch pass. Let's see. Come on. He's going to get it and go down. All right. Slants from this range are usually the best bet. Macklin's open. He's got it. Touchdown. All right. So we get Calzada his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. That's Jamori Macklin's 2nd. Stellato in motion. Another handoff to Wilcox. He's going to get stuffed. It's 4th and 5. I'm not punting it, though. I need to try to get our stats up here, man. I mean, this has just been a disappointing game as opposed to what it could have been. We just didn't do what we needed to do. Caddis is open, and I swear Josh Caddis has not had a reception under 20 yards all year. And off to Wilcox. He's got the whole left side. Jamarion Wilcox is going to get in the end zone for a touchdown. Oh, God, I'm scared. Oh, Caddis is wide open again. Josh Caddis has done nothing but catch bombs all year. He only has like 10 catches all season, and they're all for like 30 yards apiece. I had to get my boy Jason Patterson in. He's only played in 1 game this year. Let's see if I can get one more playoff with Patterson. 5 seconds left, 4 seconds left, 3 seconds left. Get to your spots. They're not going to get there. Oh, dude, this game does not hurry up fast enough when you're spamming A. 42-10 is the final here. Because they scored all 10 of their points in the second half. We got off, or the second quarter. We got off to a good start, or a bad start, and then finished okay. Calzada, 21 for 36, 274 yards, 3 touchdowns and 3 picks. I had to get my boy that last touchdown to even it out at least. Cutter Boley was 5 for 6 for 83 yards. Dante Dowdell with 107 yards and 2 touchdowns, but he's out for the season with a broken shoulder blade, so it's going to be Seth McGowan and Jamarion Wilcox for the rest of the year. Receiving-wise, Jamori Macklin had 125 yards and 2 touchdowns. But how about Josh Caddis with 109 yards? Seth McGowan had 30. Kendrick Law had 51 yards and a touchdown. Defensively, McKees Humphrey Grace got 2.5, Cam Olds got 1.5, and David Gusta got 1. Surprisingly, we did not intercept the ball at all today. All right, so we're going to now simulate to the next week, see if we get any commitments. There's one. We get Ruben McNabb, the 3-star defensive tackle from Allen, Texas, and that'll be our only commitment this week. So at the start of next week, we will take on Vanderbilt, and we're currently ranked 15th in the country. So this season has gone significantly better than originally anticipated, but now the challenge is how are we going to move forward without our star running back, Dante Dowdell? I don't really know, to be honest. I like McGowan and Wilcox, and they're good options, but Dowdell was he was our bell cow. He was our star, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we will continue the next episode playing Vanderbilt, and then I think we just play Louisville after that, and that's the final game of the season, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we play Vanderbilt at Vanderbilt, and then we go to Louisville, who is now ranked, so that looks like that's going to be a top 25 matchup for the Governor's Cup. And then we'll see what bowl game we make. I mean, if we win these last 2 games, we could very well be a college football playoff team. So yeah, I will catch you guys in the next episode. If you liked this, leave a like, leave a comment, and yeah, I'll catch y'all later.